General Motors is facing a lot of issues, especially with their quality of build on their vehicles, facing transmission issues, complete engine failure. It's a disaster, and it's going to cost General Motors a lot of money. Yes, 2024 was an okay year for General Motors, especially compared to the other domestic manufacturers. But guess what? General Motors sells all these vehicles, and there could be a huge recall that could cost them billions, especially when you have all these brand new vehicles having complete transmission failure, having complete engine failure. You guys know cylinder deactivation was not the smartest idea. When General Motors introduced that stupid cylinder deactivation, it caused issue after issue as soon as they started introducing it, and it's been going on now for many, many years. Ever since basically 2006, they still haven't solved it. They keep saying, we fixed it, we did this, but it's a never-ending issue. Any mechanic would know about it, and they would agree that it's not a smart idea, and it probably is worse for the environment because we're having to change complete new engines. And think about having to build that engine. It costs fossil fuels to build that engine. So what little bit of gas you're saving by cylinder deactivation, you're having to replace the whole engine in a lot of cases. Now, I will say, there's going to be a comment saying, I have 250,000 miles on mine and it's lasting good, and I get it. Some are, but most of the time, in a lot of situations, it's not a good thing. They are literally destroying the whole engine. Your engine is dragging around cylinders that are deactivated. Just think about it. From a mechanical standpoint, it doesn't make any sense. And of course, it's going to cause issues if you're trying to make something last as long as it can. But is General Motors wanting their vehicles to last that long? Or is it kind of something they want to do? Hey, it's like a little ticking time bomb waiting to happen. Anytime, you'll come get a new one. Maybe that was their mindset, but I don't think it's going to work that way. And I think the engineers really need to talk more with mechanics when they build these vehicles, because it seems like they don't even give a crap about the repairability or repair cost, or is it even going to be reliable in the long run? They just care about right now. And then even now, though, these new vehicles are breaking down. That's the crazy part. Brand new Tahoes, brand new Silverados, GMC Sierras, complete engine failure. The 10-speed transmission also has issues. So it's all over the place with General Motors, and you guys know the CEO getting paid a lot of money because she had a good year on the stock market in 2024, especially compared to a lot of the domestic manufacturers. So she's probably going to get a huge paycheck, but it's not over yet, because if you have to spend all this money on recalls and fixing the vehicles, it's going to cost them a ton of money. And I will say this, and I think most people agree, no more bailouts. Plain and simple. General Motors has not been held accountable for their mistakes in the past, and I think most Americans are on the same page. No more bailouts. It ain't gonna happen again, guys. If you make a mistake, like any other business or person, you're held accountable to your mistakes. And it's unfortunate, but these companies really haven't been. I mean, look, during 2020, 21, every single manufacturer, especially Chevy, rose their MSRPs, and General Motors kept doing it. It still is crazy how much they got increased, 20-30% on certain models, and everything is too expensive still. 70-80 grand for a 1500 Silverado. I think that's too much. That's not really in your customer base. And then also to have all the issues, and then to only offer in your base truck a 4-cylinder turbo. And I just know a lot of people that don't want to spend, let's say, $50,000 to $60,000 on a 4-cylinder turbocharged truck. They're all for base model trucks, but at least offer the V8 in a base model without cylinder deactivation, so it's even cheaper. But unfortunately, that won't be an option, and I'm not sure what General Motors is going to do. They keep having issue after issue. They keep saying they fixed it, they fixed it. It's been going on for like 15 years now, and it's like, what are you going to do? When are you going to fix this issue? But I don't know if you can. When you deactivate cylinders on an engine that's running, yeah, it's going to cause issues. So it just makes sense that they're having issues with it. But honestly, maybe that's what they want. Maybe they want you to keep buying their overpriced vehicles. They don't want it to last forever. And they kind of want that insurance, knowing that, hey, at least we know it's not going to last forever. It can't. It has cylinder deactivation. But I'm real interested to know, what do you think about this situation? A lot of you guys have these products, and I get comments saying, I had a completed, yep, I had engine failure. It's at the shop right now. It's been there for 3 months. And that's part of the issue, because if you do have this issue, you're dealing with General Motors, and you're dealing with Chevy, you're dealing with GMC. You're probably going to have to wait 2, 3, 4 months on a new engine. Hopefully you get a loaner car, but it's just a bad situation to be in after you just spent $80,000 on a brand new truck or a brand new Tahoe. It's crazy. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.